Hi guys, in this video we are going to be looking at the World Scenics Micro Grass Static Applicator. So here we are guys, the Micro Static Grass Applicator by World Scenics. Now before I crack open the box, I have had this open, had a look inside and give it a quick trial. But I put everything back just for the unboxing because why not? I was looking for a grass applicator. I've got a handful here, which some I've had for 10 years plus. Some I've bought fairly recently in the last 6 months. And I've always, don't ask me why, I've always tried to go for one that's reasonably cheap in price. Just because sort of in my head I had this sort of vision, you know, it's a grass applicator, you know, it does the same thing. It charges the grass, it sieves it through. How different can a £10 one be to a £70 one? I've got to the point now where with my terrain building where I need something that is a lot more reliable. The ones that I've got, sporadic, they work. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they start working and they stop working during use, which is a terrible, disastrous thing if you spent a lot of time on a piece of terrain or a board and then you get static grass all over your glue, which isn't stood on end as you want it to be. So that can be a nightmare. So I decided to go for one that has got very, very good reviews. I spoke to a few different people that I know who've used them. And yeah, I ended up investing in one of these World Scenics. And I'd like to point out that this review is nothing to do with any sponsorship or any paid sponsorship or anything like that for this review. I ordered this like anyone else would. I actually ordered it off their eBay store, paid for it, and it's come. Yeah, and I'm happy with it. So let's crack it open anyway. I've been waffling on for long enough. So in the box you get the following. You get obviously your applicator, which we'll come to in a moment, which is lovely. A little bit of bubble wrap protection, and then just a load of bump. I'll get rid of the box. So we get a warranty card. Highly recommend you fill this in and send it back, as you would with anything else. You get instructions for use, how it works, how to clean, safety information, technical data on this piece of paper in different languages. Very handy. And then obviously a little bit of marketing, which has the different applicators. You've got the flop boxes, you've got the large applicator. This is the one that we've got, and then the different products that you can get from World Scenics, including all their different scatters that they provide. I have used World Scenics scatters in the past, never had any problems. Always great. I've never used any of the glues, so I may be trying some of these, especially the tuft glue, because I have started making my own tufts. So I'll be looking into that, so I'll put that to one side for later. So let's have a look. So here it is. As you can see, it looks pretty damn cool. It's got some weight to it. Everything's sturdy. There's no loose parts on it. It's really, really well made. It's got a nice soft touch grip. It's great. It is fantastic. This end unscrews like so, and then you have your battery inside there. You have a switch on here, which obviously then creates the charge, and then you've got the crocodile clip on a wire which you'd hold onto. It actually says on the instructions, I wasn't aware of this, you don't actually have to touch the glue, you just have to hold it near it to get the charge. So I'll be trying that out. I'll probably, don't know, the OCD in me will make me put a pin in it and grab it with the crocodile clip. But then obviously you've got the end with the mesh on. Actually, there's a little bit of grass in there because I did try it out and use it. But yeah, it's a nice big area. You've got plenty of grass in there, or you can fit plenty of grass in there. And then the sort of meshy area to let the grass drop through. And how it works, if you're unaware of what these do, static grass is very small fibres. If you apply it directly, if you glue an area and apply it directly to try and recreate grass, all the fibres are just going to lay flat. So what this does is it creates a charge through the fibres. You'd hold this on, or as the instructions say, near the glue, and as you sprinkle, the glass fibres stand on end in the glue. So it creates that realistic grass look. So it is great. Sorry about that, that's my phone going off, forgot to put it on silent. So you know what, let's give it a go and see how it works. Okay, so as we can see, I've got a little piece of balsa just for this demonstration. I've undercoated it in brown. You can undercoat it in whatever colour you want. You can undercoat it in green if you don't want to do that. I always tend to do anything that I'm doing grass-wise in brown, and then flock it, and then add my grass. But for this demonstration, obviously I'm not going to flock it. It's going straight on with the grass. I have filled my applicator with some autumn blend grass. It's like quite a dark with multicolours in. Got some PVA, so we'll pop some PVA on. PVA is probably watered down 50-50, I think I find is the best for applying grass. Okay. What we'll now do is switch the applicator on, creates the charge, see the light come on, get my crocodile clip. Normally I would have a pin attached to there, and then I'd put the pin in. And it says you don't have to put it on, but I'm gonna do it the way I always do it anyway. So I'll touch the glue, and then I'll start sprinkling. And what I used to do when I was doing it, I used to be really sparing with my glue, with my grass. But to get a good result, you need to put quite a lot on, I found. And again, just put something down. What I've got for when I'm doing boards is I have a little sort of car vacuum, like a little cheap car vacuum. It was about 30 quid. And I keep the, what do you call it, the clear thing that you empty at the end. I keep that nice and clean, so when I'm flocking or when I'm putting that grass down, I can hoover it up straight away, empty it back into a container, clean it again, it's ready for the next one. So that's my grass on. I will tap off any excess, and as you can see, I'll move the light actually so I can get some light in there. You see the grass is stood up on end. You see that? And it looks great. Obviously you can see the white glue through. PVA will set clear, so you won't see any of that. But what you would get with this example is you'd see the brown underneath, which would look like soil, but again, that's just personal preference. You can do whatever you want. I am very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. I've used it a few times now. I'm actually building a skilly Ford what I want some grassy areas on, and it's been consistent. It's done exactly what I've needed it to do. I'm actually going to see if they do a smaller one, which is probably the size of or the thickness roughly of, I'm trying to think of an example, but like that thickness, that would be great for more detailed stuff. Not that there's a problem with this one, it's great, but yeah, I mean, that it is fantastic. I don't think I will buy a different manufacturer's grass applicator again. I will stick with that. It's worth every penny. So I'll pop a link in the description below for the link that I use. They do have their own website. I'll pop a link below for that as well. But yeah, more than happy with that. I think that's fantastic. So well done, you guys. Great recommendation. And yeah, I'm very, very happy. I'll get back in front of the camera. So guys, that was my unboxing and review of the Micro Static Grass Applicator from World Scenics. What did you think? I love this. For someone who builds a lot of terrain like myself, I've got numerous static grass applicators, but this is, it's like the Porsche of the the static applicators that I've got. I really like it. It's well made, it feels well made, there's no loose parts on it. Like sometimes when you buy things, you get something off Amazon or eBay and it's come from God knows where in the world, and it does the job, but after a few uses there's bits falling off it, there's parts of it falling off it. It's held together by tape. This is a sturdy piece of kit. I really like it. I'm going to be looking at more of the World Scenics stuff that they have to offer. I was recommended this by Luke from Luke's APS. I know he's used them before, and he sings their praises, so thanks for the recommendation, Luke. I am a convert 100%. Do let us know what you thought of the video. Let us know if you've got one of these, if you're thinking of getting one of these, if this video has kind of pushed you to get one of these, that'd be great. Do comment below, let me know what you thought, and if you like this kind of video, I'm happy to do more on other products. So if there's a product for anything to do with hobby, whether it's terrain building, painting, whatever that you're thinking about getting but you're unsure and you'd like the channel to try it out, do let us know and we will see what we can do. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep washing your hands and we'll see you in the next video.